Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Celebrate Sausage. Today we've got a very special episode because we're going to be making Korean bulgogi sausage. Stay tuned. When it comes to making sausages, you're really limited by your own creativity. You can add just about whatever ingredient you like and make it your own. The one thing you do want to remember is that making sausage is all about the meat. So all of the other ingredients that you add are there to accent the meat and make the meat shine. In today's video, we get to watch the YouTuber Our Final Freezer do just that. They're going to take a popular Korean dish, bulgogi, and turn it into a bulgogi sausage. Welcome to Celebrate Sausage, Our Final Freezer.
Hi, two guys in a cooler, and hello to everyone out there watching. Welcome to Celebrate Sausage. This is the BG and
the sweets from Our Final Freezer.
So today I'm going to show you how to make bulgogi sausage. Instead of this being a thin sliced beef stir-fry dish, we're going to convert it into a bulk sausage. The first step into making this sausage is getting the vegetables prepped. So what I need for this is I need green onions, garlic, and ginger. Once I get all the vegetables onto the pan, I'm going to put that in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. What you're looking for is just to cook the vegetables through. While the vegetables are in the oven, the next step is to prep the meat. So normally I would use beef shoulder because it's cheaper, but since I love you, Eric, I decided to kick the tires and light the fires and use ribeye. The only thing I need to do to these ribeyes is just get them cut rough enough so that they can actually fit through the throat of the grinder, but that's all the prep that's needed here. After the vegetables come out of the oven, the next step is to actually grind them. Now we have the ground vegetables prepared and the ground meat prepared. Now we can move on to getting the seasoning mixture finished. Add in your seasoning mixture, and then you're just going to fold all of that seasoning into the meat. You want to be working top to bottom, left to right, up and down. You want to distribute all of that seasoning evenly throughout the ground meat mixture. With the meat fully mixed, we can move on to actually getting it portioned into the correct sizes. I prefer having these chunks of meat as 1 pound packages, and so we have just a touch over 3 pounds of finished product here. I'm going to just use a scale to weigh out 1 pound lumps of it, get them formed into a ball, and then have those ready for either the freezer or for cooking. Since we're called Our Final Freezer, our favorite thing to do is actually make large quantities of all of these, sausage products, and then we will freeze them into flat packs. And so for this, I'm just going to take an 8-inch wide roll of vacuum seal roll and then cut a 10-inch long strip of it. That seems to be the optimal package size for 1 pound of meat. What I'm doing is I just seal one end, and on the other side that's open, I will roll over the edges, form the meat into a football instead of just a round ball because it goes in easier, and then I'll fold the package back up. The reason that I fold the edges over is because it keeps the sealing area clean. The other thing that you want to avoid doing is actually flattening the meat out before you seal it. Leave it as a ball until you get it fully sealed. That way you're not going to have any air bubbles or air trapped in any of the corners of the bag. And so after I get the package sealed, I will flatten out the package with my hands, and then I have a big chunk of aluminum that I found at a scrapyard that I used to actually flatten the package. You don't need to have the same thing if you want to use like a large cookbook or just any large flat item. That's how I get it into a nice flat package that I can actually stack these in the freezer. What we do at home is when the sausage is still not frozen, I can stack these packages about 10 packs high in the freezer, and once they get frozen solid, I actually turn them on their side and then use little clips in the freezer so that they're standing up. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 1/4 pound patties, and then I put a divot in the middle of each patty to make sure that they don't mound up like a baseball. But I'm just going to fry it just above medium. Keep an eye on it. This took about 7 or 8 minutes to cook. So that's it. That's how you make bulgogi sausage. It is a delicious conversion from a classic Korean recipe into a bulk sausage. You should experiment with any of these types of ethnic foods to see what would work as a sausage. It is delicious. So here we go. This is the first time I've made this bulgogi sausage out of ribeye, and I can't wait to try it. The sugar comes through on the crust. The sesame oil permeates the whole thing. You get the garlic and the onion and the ginger. Delightful.
What a creative sausage. I gotta admit, I was so personally intrigued by this recipe, I had to make it myself. I was looking for some creative appetizers that we could throw together for a gathering we were having, and I thought this would make an awesome finger food. So I stuffed the Bulgogi sausage into sheep casings. We pan fried it until it was cooked, and we got some butterhead lettuce, carrots, some rice noodles, and some Bulgogi sausage, and made awesome lettuce wraps. And if you're anything like me, you gotta put sriracha on everything. These turned out incredible, and I hope you get a chance to make it. I want to thank Our Final Freezer for sharing this creative recipe here on Celebrate Sausage. We invite you to check out their channel by clicking on the link in the description box below. Their channel has all kinds of cool recipes, and they focus on technique to make you a master in your own kitchen. If you want to make this Korean Bulgogi sausage at home, check out the recipe in the description box as well. We appreciate you watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Stay tuned, because tomorrow, same time, same place, we have a brand new sausage for you to enjoy here on Celebrate Sausage. See you tomorrow.